Understand that there is not one person that can do what you do the way that you do it.
I bring me, get mine, about mine, go hard, looking for another like me. I bring me.
Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. It's me, Lauren Janae, okay? So this segment is going to be called Life Lessons with Lauren. Now, a little bit of housekeeping before we actually get started with it. These types of videos, they will not be weekly like the vlogs will be. These videos will be monthly. So each week I plan on posting a vlog on Sunday. Additional to the vlog, I'm going to post another content type video throughout the week. I'm not sure if it's going to be on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. It may change. I'm not sure. I will let you guys know. However, this one obviously is not the first week of January, but it's the first week that I'm posting in January. So that's why this one is like a little bit late. However, moving forward, the first week of that month, that's when this content video will drop, if that makes sense. If you're not really following me, then just subscribe and stay tuned. That's all you gotta do. So yeah, there's that on that. Okay, so I think that's all like the housekeeping. Now, what is this segment all about? It's pretty much just different lessons that I have learned throughout my life and that I'm sharing with you guys. So again, they're not going to be weekly. They are going to be monthly. Okay, so I know your girl is full of wisdom, but come on now. Can't get everything out there. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with today's video, which is knowing your worth. Okay, so first of all, what is knowing your worth? To me, that's just being fully aware of how valuable you are as an individual. What does knowing your worth actually look like? It can look different for different people. However, 3 different examples could possibly be like, 1, being able to make certain decisions that benefit your well-being. Another example could possibly be when you are able to say no to certain situations or certain things that you feel uneasy about in your spirit. And then like another example could be not allowing other people's thoughts, feelings, or opinions towards you to dictate how you move and things of that nature. Again, there are different ways how it looks, but those are just 3 different examples. So how do you get to the point where you know your worth? How do you find your worth? Some people were probably born with it, I guess, you know, where they came out the womb knowing that they were valuable. Other people, it may have taken a little bit of time before they tapped into it, but now they have tapped into it and now like go mode. And then there could be some people who are still trying to figure out what their worth is. So let me break it down a little bit for you. Why is it beneficial to even know your worth? I feel like if you know me, you know my relationship with God is something that I take very serious. So I do feel like they go hand in hand. So when you tap into that relationship with Him, I feel like you'll get a better understanding of how valuable you actually are. But of course, it still takes time. It takes time. Not even in an egotistical way, but I feel like your confidence will be boosted to the next level. So anything that may come across you, like somebody can have the same outfit on, but you know what? They don't wear it like me. Somebody could have the same hairstyle, but you know what? They don't rock it like me. Somebody could have the same paycheck, but you know what? They don't spend it like me because, baby, over here we're investing, okay? We're saving. And then we, of course, spending, you know, spend the check and get it right back, but we're not spending the whole check. Okay, because you have to think smarter, not harder. But anyway, that's another story, different day. You could think like you have to, it's just the way that you move. Like when you know your worth, when you know your value, you start to move different. You start to see things differently. You start to accept different things. You start to reject things, you know? So it's like, it's all just, it just brings you like a sense of peace to an extent once you actually know your worth. People can tell you all day long, like your friends, your family, they can tell you all day long how valuable you are, or how this you are, how talented you are, and things of that nature. However, if you do not actually believe it within yourself, it's kind of like it's going in one ear and out the other, because you don't understand that you are worthy. You don't understand that you are valuable. You don't understand how much you are valuable, you know, because you're selling yourself short. We don't do that over here. Do not sell yourself short. Think about this. We are always thinking about what's next. What goal do I want to accomplish? What do I want to achieve? All of that stuff. But think about the last time where you accomplished something. Who did that? You. And if you already thinking like they could have did it without me, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because what you brought to the table, or what you brought to the project, what you brought to the job, whatever it was, that's something that you brought. Nobody else can bring what you bring to the table, because y'all are 2 different people. Yes, everybody is worthy. Everybody is valuable. But when you know your worth, it's like, you're right. You're right. You couldn't have done this without me. Like, come on now. Be for real. Be for real. you don't want to be rude and snarky about it, but you just know, like, yeah, I know who I am. I know who I belong to. And when you know who you belong to, who you was created in the image of, baby, the game is going to change for you. The game is going to change, okay? You're going to start being very cautious about your presence, because I'm not about to play with my presence. When you know your worth, you're not going to allow everybody in your space, in your area, in your presence, because it's a blessing. And I know that's a cute little phrase that you see on social media, like, my presence is nothing to be played with, or blah, 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 blah. No, but for real, my presence is nothing to be played with. If I allow you in my presence, consider yourself blessed, like for real. Because I know I add value to everybody's life that I touch. You have to understand that you add value to everything. But if you don't know that you're going to accept the bare minimum, we don't do bare minimum. We don't do it. Do not accept the bare minimum at all. This is just an example of how not knowing your worth can affect you. Let's say, and of course, because relationships is like, you know, one of the top things that people talk about these days. So let's say that you were in a relationship when you did not know your worth, and you were allowing this girl or this guy to do certain things or act a certain way, or you know, you knew that you don't really like this type of behavior, you don't really like this action that they may be doing, but you accept it because it's like, you know, I love this person. You know, I want to be with this person. They're going to change, or that's just who they are, and things of that nature. Of course, there are some things that you have to compromise with, but if it is making you feel uneasy, it's time for you to go. But if you don't understand that you deserve way better, then you're going to continue to accept that type of behavior. And it's crazy because sometimes other people can see the value in you, but they will not say a word. Some people feed on the lack of confidence you have, or the lack of worth you feel like you have. People feed on that, so you have to be careful with that. So that's another reason why it's so important to know your worth, because you don't want anybody out here trying to play with you. I refuse. And of course, there are always going to be people that attempt to play with you, but you know, when you know your worth, you move differently. You move differently. And then there are some times where people can see your worth and they want you, they are eager, like they want you to see how valuable you are, but they cannot do the work for you. You have to do the work within yourself. For people that know your worth, or you see other people, whether it's a friend, a family member, a coworker, whatever the case may be, if you see someone who don't know their worth, don't go up to them and be like, girl, you don't know your worth. Say a prayer for them. It's not our problem to fix. That's not to sound mean or to sound like, oh, so you saying they don't matter? No, I'm not saying that at all. But you are not the professional here. I'm not the professional here. But if you pray about it, it's like, okay, I see how valuable you are, and it hurts me that you don't see it. So I'm just going to, and this is just you thinking. Don't go up to the person and say it now, y'all. Don't do that. But just like in your head, like if you're thinking like, I want you to see what I see in you. I want you to see yourself the way God sees you. God, I just pray that so-and-so realizes who they actually are. I pray that they can start to view themselves the way that you view them. It is okay to pray for other people. You know, like it's okay. It's okay to pray for other people. It's okay to pray for yourself. So even if you are still trying to find your worth, Lord, I just pray that I can see myself the way that you see me. Because there are going to be people that try to make you seem lesser than or less than. But yeah, I'm really trying to make this video short, so I'm just going to be wrapping it up here. If you are one of the people that are still trying to find their worth, like legit, you're trying to figure out how valuable you are, just as an individual, not as the role that you play, not as a mother. I'm valuable as a mother, but I'm not valuable as an individual. What else do I have to bring other than being a mom? What else do I have to bring other than being a sister? What else do I have to bring other than being a lawyer, a doctor, a content creator? Whatever the case may be, you add value as an individual. So know that. Understand that there is not one person that can do what you do the way that you do it. Everything that is set aside for you that has your name on it, it's your name on that thing, whatever it is, whatever that blessing is, it's your name on it for a reason. Because somebody thought, or someone knew what was inside of you. Somebody knew how much value you were going to put into this thing, how much value you have within yourself. So once you tap into that and you get to this blessing, it's going to be like, ooh, With the blessing that was catered to you, can't nobody else take it away. Can't nobody else handle that blessing the way you can handle that blessing. But you gotta tap into it. You have to tap into it because you're worthy. Girl, like, do you understand that we are very valuable? Come on now, we are very valuable. So bare minimum is just something that we are not going to accept. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to start off with knowing your worth, like this little quick video. Hopefully it was quick, but this little quick topic, just because like moving forward for not just the rest of the year, for the rest of our lives, we need to be moving with that confidence where we're walking in rooms with our head up. You know, we can scope the scene all day long, but we know like, oh, he is so talented, she is so talented, but they're not me. And that's not knocking on anybody. Don't do that, because I feel like if you talking about somebody else, that's gonna come back on you, but that's another story for a different day. So don't downplay somebody else, because just like you're worthy, so is the next person. But you gotta figure out that y'all are both valuable. Everybody, there is so much value in this world. But some people are just, don't be one of the people that are trying to tear down somebody else's value just to make yourself feel bigger. Don't do that. Because again, we were created in the image of God. We were all created in that same image. And he is the chef's kiss. So you know what? Since I was created in his image, guess what I am? I'm chef's kiss. And so are you. So act like it. Move like it. Make decisions like it. I'm not saying go out there and quit your job. However, if you feel uneasy in your spirit, if you are not getting treated the way that you should get treated, not being sensitive, now it's a difference now. Not being overly sensitive. But if they are disrespecting you or if they are belittling you, if anybody is belittling you, why are you still in that predicament? Remove yourself. Because that's not for you. That is not for you. If you ever find yourself in a situation people do not understand, or people do not appreciate, or people are not recognizing the value, people are not treating you top tier, remove yourself. Because why not? I'm top tier. In everything that I touch, I'm top tier. Okay? If I touch it, it's mine. That doesn't mean I can't share it with somebody. That doesn't mean that it can't be mine and this person's too. But I'm just saying, I'm speaking for me as an individual. You should be speaking to you as an individual. What you bring to the table, can't nobody else bring. What I bring to the table, can't nobody else bring. And that's just that on that. But you have to believe it. Stop trying to depend on your friends and your family to validate you. Validate yourself. Tell yourself, you know what? Lauren Janae, girl, you just real popping. I'm telling you. Tap into that. And just watch. Just watch the game change. Okay, guys, if you made it to the end, you a real one. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm probably going to have to edit it quite a bit because, yeah, I don't know. It's literally nobody in this room. But your girl was a little, like, not nervous, but she was, like, stumbling over her words. Like, what, girl? Come on now. I know my worth, but I was tripping. But yeah, if you made it to the end, then you're a real one. I do appreciate you. Yeah, share this video with a friend, a coworker, whatever, whoever, you know. Don't forget to like the video by giving it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not already. Leave a comment in the comment section about whatever you thought about this video. And yeah, and anything that you may want to see in the future, whether it's a certain topic or just a certain type of content video. But yeah, just let me know what you guys would be interested in. And even if you don't want to put it in the comment section, my Instagram is also in the details. So you can follow me on Instagram, send me a DM what you want to see, anything of that nature. So yes, I look forward to us growing this community, growing this tribe, and I'm excited to be on this journey with you guys. And I just again, I appreciate you guys so much for being on this journey with me, whether it's to be nosy, whether it's to actually support, or whether it's, you know, like you're intrigued, like you don't know me, I don't know you, but you just want to know, or you just gravitate like I like this girl. I like it too. But yeah, hopefully my Invisalign did not distract you too much, because it was definitely distracting me, because I got this mirror right behind us trying to see. But yeah, if you watch my vlog from, well, this vlog is going to be a Sunday, I'm gonna show my setup. Y'all gonna be like, girl. But listen, we're going to evolve. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Mwah. Yeah, I was done recording the entire video, but as I was putting this stuff away, something else came to me, so I had to come back because I refused to leave y'all hanging. But I'm gonna just leave y'all with this tidbit. Stop selling yourself short. Okay? Point blank, stop selling yourself short. Come on now. Do you not understand that you add value to every single situation that you walk into? Do you understand that you add value to every single person that you encounter? But you gotta believe it. You gotta know that. And don't think that just because you try something out or you touch something or whatever the case may be, you're still valuable. Just because the outcome was different from what you thought it would be, that doesn't mean that you are less than. That doesn't mean that you lose value. No, you need to change your mindset, because when you are valuable, your mindset does take a shift. It's not, why did this not work out? It's, what can I take from this situation? Because every single thing that happens in your life, there is a lesson within it. There is something that you can take away from it. And that's just going to add even more value to how much value you already have within you. Like, when you were born, we are some valuable creatures, okay? Like, come on, stop playing. Whenever somebody leaves my presence, I guarantee you they have grown, unless they weren't paying attention. If they were paying attention, I guarantee you they have elevated. Because that's just, I'm so valuable, and I know I have so much value to add to other people, because I know I'm whole within myself. When you get there, boom, bam, baby. Who is she? Who is she? Or if you're a guy, who is he? Who is he? A valued man. A valued, I don't like the word woman, a valued lady. Okay? Stop selling yourself short. Point blank.
What you get is what you see. And I bring me.